I'm going to be short, but I must say that I'm speaking, of course, very honored but humbled in my capacity as head of a bank. Sometimes after these talks here, I would love to go back to foreign affairs and strategic affairs, because that's what it's all about. The situation between Africa and Europe is of a strategic importance, and we must honor that. And that requires also a clear view on the connection between climate, development, and innovation. And this is why I'm so happy to listen to Mahmoud, who addressed these issues so perfectly. We will only be able to close the gap if we never go back to thinking of development, innovation, and climate separately, but also in context. Also, I would like to say from a political point of view, but also from a banker's point of view, for us, the Europeans, it's time to walk the talk. And this is why the next COP27 must be more concrete. And I'm very happy to listen to the three ladies here, Ngozi and Kristalina and Muhammad Amina, to give us clear indications in this direction. When it comes to this crowding in of the private sector, this is our job. We are a crowding in institution. We do it in two ways. On the one hand, we find always people who buy our bonds, 70 to 100 billion euros a year. And they trust us. And then we can channel these funds also into projects, for instance, in Africa. On the other hand, we find companies who are too risk-averse to go into an African risky project by themselves. But if we go ahead, then normally we find them as co-financiers. So this is one part of crowding in the private sector. But for us, it's key that we have detected adaptation as our clear focus. And we are promoting faster and more systemic adaptation worldwide in line with the new EU adaptation strategy. That has led now for us to a threefold increase in EIB's adaptation finance in the next few years. We are ready to take on more risk. Typically, we finance only 50% of projects. Now we have decided to finance up to 75% of projects that are primarily motivated by adaptation, and up to 100% in the most vulnerable parts of the world, including small island developing states and the least developed countries. So what is necessary is to foster our partnership around smarter and more systemic adaptation, for instance, by closing the climate data gap. For this purpose, EIB and the European Centre for Medium-Range Weather Forecasts, who host the remarkable Copernicus program, have created a powerful partnership. This will make high-resolution climate data available to our clients all over the world, including in Africa. And of course, we are going to promote adaptation at a more systemic level beyond single projects, therefore starting our upstream engagement activities. We launched EIB Global this year. You have heard about this, a new specialized branch of EIB dedicated to development finance, and we are seeking your partnerships in this. In Africa, of course, we stand shoulder to shoulder with AAC, the AAAP. We are exploring ways to potentially making our advisory platform in Europe adapt available to clients in Africa and globally as well. I'm reminded that I should come to an end. Thank you very much. That was it.